Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray here. I've just watched something very beautiful, very beautiful. Dave Transformers Junkheap, his latest video, um, entitled something like "A failed review that turned into a question," something like that. But it's one of the most beautiful and moving Transformers reviews I've ever seen. Not in this, it's not a review, not by any stretch of the imagination. Uh, a love letter to Transformers. Yeah, that's it. Um, Dave Mentz, the redoubtable Mentz, the Menstonator, has been asking why. So the cult of why has been going through my head, and this idea of why, it's the constant question that I find myself asking and unable to answer. Always, it's always there with me and Transformers. Why? Why Transformers? Why? And oftentimes I think I have little glimpses, and often not. I think it's just purely physical. Um, So I watched Dave's video, and it was a beautiful thing. Now, some of you will watch it and be unmoved by it, and that's fine because that's the way things work. And others of you, like me, will watch it and be completely moved, profoundly moved. I find an awful lot of resonance for in the way that I view Transformers. I suppose I do, rather. But it clarified and crystallized an awful lot of things for me. It really did. And some of those epiphanies are have yet to be fully realized. But I just was so moved, Dave, that I had to come here, turn my camera on, and grab a bot. And I didn't know which bot. And all of a sudden, it became clear. I think I've got a bot in my hand, which I think might be my favorite Transformer. We go through phases as Transformers fans where we like Beast Wars, and then we like Generation 1, then we like Prime, and we might like this, and we might like that. But I was wondering what bot to take up for this, and all of a sudden I just lifted this little ape face. And I'm just looking at it thinking, I've always loved this bot ever since he first came out. And you and I are of a similar age, Dave. Well, you're not. I'm 40 in a few days. On Thursday of this week, I'm going to be 40 years old, and you're a mere 33. So maybe it's guys of a certain age that this will resonate with. I think that might be the case. Younger guys, maybe not so much. But I thought the video was incredibly beautiful. It was his love letter to Rodimus Prime, the masterpiece hot rod figure, which I absolutely love. I love that figure. And he started talking about the bot, and there was this. You could almost see the thread leading him to very interesting places in his mind, and to little gentle epiphanies that we often have when we think about things, and we're not expecting little to be led down certain paths. And you could see all those things working in your head, Dave. I'll say your head because you might watch this. And watching those little links being made was fantastic. It was just beautiful watching those links being made. You having these little moments of, oh yes, and probably because of this, and this, probably because of that, and maybe it's the first time you've realized these things, and that kind of epiphany to me is very interesting, and to watch it unveil itself live, as it were, on screen, is really remarkable and really moving. And I favorited that video, and I think it will remain one of the most inspirational Transformers related videos I've ever watched. Yeah, without question. And which brings me to Ape Face. I remember when I first seen Ape Face, and it would have been when he came out, whatever year that was, 85, 86, because I am that old. And it was the first time I'd seen a trouble changer, and ever since then I've had a thing about trouble changers, and I've had a thing about beasts, and I've had a thing about flying things. And he's kind of all three, isn't he? Yeah, he is all three. There's a little epiphany there. Why? The cult of why? These epiphanies, the epiphanies that you had today, or whenever you were making that video, are not yet coming to me. They may do, but I have to tell you, Dave Transformers Junkheap, that from watching your video, it inspired me to come into the bot room, to turn on my camera, and to pick up this bot, which is a bot I've always liked, but it's never stopped to make me think. And now I'm thinking about why I love Transformers, and this is the bot I picked up. And I absolutely love this bot. And there's something coming, but I'm not sure what it is. And when I find out, I'll let you know. But I urge everybody to watch his video. It was fantastic. And Dave, you are a diamond.